What's up, curious youngsters? If we're always wasting time doing useless things or watching millions of videos, ending up with those weird YouTube recommendations, spend a few minutes on Mr. Curiosity. Learning 30 totally epic facts that you'll forget in about 10 minutes, but these aren't just any facts. These will leave you completely amazed. For this and much more, these are 30 things you didn't know 5 minutes ago. 1. Fans of airplanes or satisfying images might be interested in seeing the world's largest airplane graveyard. Davis Mountain Air Force Base in Arizona, United States, stores over 4,000 retired Air Force planes. To end up in this lonely place, too, in the 80s. The Domino's pizza chain in a major advertising campaign in its quest to win customers. They offered a 30-minute delivery guarantee from the moment you placed your order from home. The problem with this was that it caused a lot of traffic accidents by their delivery drivers, who tried to arrive on time no matter what. After American newspaper articles, the company removed the fast delivery option. Be cautious with pizzas. Peter Tress. Although most of us live on solid ground with a few neighboring countries around us, we have to know that there are also some territories around the planet that are a bit isolated. The most extreme case is Point Nemo, which is the farthest place from solid land at 2,700 kilometers from the Antarctica. And Point Nemo is named as such because in Latin, Nemo means nobody, reflecting the location's total inhospitality for humans. 4. One of the strangest marine animals we know is the seahorse. Despite its unusual shape, this creature is simply a fish, and the reason for its unique form remains a mystery. Where's the curious part, Mr. Curiosity? I'm sure you didn't know why. It's also called hippocampus, which comes from the Greek words hippos, meaning horse, and campus, meaning sea monster. Nature is incredible. We encounter frigate birds. These coastal birds can fly for months on end without landing, thanks to the marine climate. They can fly over 400 kilometers in a day thanks to strong air currents and their perfect aerodynamic design. Nathan Zawaja, a former American lawyer, quit his job at the courts in 2004. He dedicated his life to his childhood hobby of building sculptures with classic Lego bricks. Let's say he took the hobby seriously, becoming an incredible artist who, with little bricks and great talent, sold works for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Well done, Natan Siete. Are you seeing this clearly? There's a cruise ship stuck on top of a mountain, but no, there wasn't any tsunami powerful enough for a ship of this size to end up stranded there. This floating cruise ship is a hotel resort called Sunrise Resort Shad in South Korea. Besides its extravagant design, it's one of the most luxurious hotels in the coastal city of Ganyu. In 2009, the United Kingdom released coins with an intriguing design that remain in circulation today. The 6 coins of 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, and 50 pence show on one side a fragment of the royal coat of arms of the United Kingdom, while the £1 coin shows the complete coat of arms. What a curious thing, Gentleman Englishman 9. Nature is simply unique and surprises us with this strange algae. Ventricaria ventricosa is a species found in tropical waters worldwide. It's ball-shaped and shines like it's made of glass. 10. In Incredible People, we meet Kim Un-Yong, a true genius who, at just 6 months old, could already speak fluently. By age 3, he spoke 4 languages, and at 7, he was invited to work at National Aeronautics and Space Administration in the United States. Yes, and none of this is false. He lived in the United States, and by the age of 16, he had already graduated and was earning a doctorate in physics. But he gave up all his fame to return to his country and teach physics at universities. Here are 11 extremely rare and interesting Guinness World Records. We meet Yu Shangxi, a woman from China, who entered the Guinness Book of Records in 2013 as the woman with the longest natural eyelashes in the world since they had reached 12 centimeters in length. 12. If you thought your parents' job or your own was too dangerous, is it because you didn't know the story of Kevin Smith? This courageous man climbs television signal towers over 450 meters in height just to change the light bulb at the top. Yes, it seems unnecessary, but it helps small plane pilots avoid crashing into it. Be careful, Kevin. 13. The Germans have always been quite advanced compared to their neighboring countries. Today, we discover a burst of creativity in Frankfurt, where the Boking-Kerwarte subway station boasts one of the world's most curious entrances, where we find a tram car crashed into the ground. 14. The Krakatoa volcano in Indonesia is one of the most dangerous volcanoes in the world, and in 1883, when it erupted, the explosion was so powerful that it could be heard in Australia, which was more than 4,000 kilometers away. The largest eruption ever recorded occurred. 15. Word origins are very interesting. And did you know, for example, that the word orangutan comes from the Malay language? Orang means person and utan means forest. So orangutans are literally people of the forest? Let's see if you knew that, my friend. 16. In Dark Stories today, we come across the story of Harold Shipman, a British doctor accused of killing 218 of his patients, although only 15 of them could be proven. Known as Dr. Death, this man suddenly started killing his patients by injecting them with morphine during his medical visits. And the worst part is that he said he did this because he felt like a superior being. 17. We know that European or Asian countries are known for not having too many children. Japan has reached an extreme with more pets than children in the country today. As you heard, there are around 22 million pets and only about 17 million children under 15 years old. 18. Painting is an art that only humans practice. Well, or at least that's what I thought. For example, this is Metro, a horse who paints pictures to be able to pay for his veterinary treatment. This curious horse had been in the racing world until he was abandoned because of a knee injury. And a woman who adopted him to prevent him from being put down found animal art to be a good way to finance his treatment. 19. In India, many people who practice Hinduism usually eat only with their right hand, since the left hand is considered impure and vulgar, and you can only use it if there are utensils on the table. This is because Hindus typically don't use toilet paper, preferring to clean themselves with their left hand and water. For this reason, they eat with their right hand, which is a bit disgusting. 20. In South Korea, a country with a very strong culture and tradition, are tattoos illegal? Yes, just like you heard. Tattooing is only possible if you have a medical license, since tattooing is considered a branch of acupuncture, and this falls under healthcare. However, as you know, artists who aren't doctors still tattoo illegally. 21. On Incredible News, we came across the story of Juan Ignacio Catalan, a man who had been accused of homicide and was almost sentenced to death. His lawyer saved him by proving he was watching a baseball game with his daughter, recorded on camera at the time of the crime. His story became so well known that it even ended up having a documentary on Netflix called Long Shot 22. If you like war history, then you'll definitely be interested in this curiosity. In 2011, Alwyn Collison from the Museum of London created a Twitter account called Realtime WW2. That is, World War II in real time, where he literally comments on the 6 years of the war, detailing what happened each year, month, day, and hour. 23. A rather shocking fact is that during the Middle Ages in the 15th century, the Catholic Church persecuted and sent almost all red-haired people it found to the stake. They were believed to be witches who dealt with hell. Horrible. 24. Throughout history, planet Earth has changed a lot. 350 million years ago, before modern trees, giant fungi over 9 meters tall covered everything. Yes, like the Sony movie. And this was proven by hundreds of fossils found in different parts of the world. Once you die and intend to donate your body to science, depending on your country and the body's condition, it can be used in up to 25 ways. It can be used for many things, like car crash tests, for medical surgery training, for research, or simply for donation of organs. Although seemingly a simple fact, there were significant discussions behind the number 26. And that's because in the scene from Finding Nemo where the shark Bruce goes to smell blood and transforms, it was the first Pixar scene to show blood. The movie's premiere sparked heated debates among critics. Sweden and other European nations are highly developed and have instilled a strong sense of responsibility in their citizens. That less than 4% of household waste ends up in the trash. Their recycling system is so efficient that they must import trash from other countries to use some power plants. Well thought out, Swedish gentleman. 28. Besides selling hamburgers, McDonald's has tried out various products throughout its history. And during the 1980s, McDonald's had the curious idea of launching the McPizza on the market. Today, only 2 places in the United States offer it, one in Ohio and the other in West Virginia. Let's continue with incredible news, and we come across the story of Harry Patch, the last surviving soldier of World War I. He died at the age of 111 years, 1 month, 1 week, and 1 day. Yeah, it's an incredible coincidence. Also, he became one of the Europeans who lived the longest, 30. Today, few indigenous communities remain, mostly in Africa. For example, the Mersey are one of the most conflictive and dangerous tribes that exist. Located in Ethiopia, near the Omo River, they have more than 9,000 members, where the men are known for letting themselves be photographed with Avtomat Kalashnikova 47 rifles, while the women are known for wearing discs in their lips. Before I go, let me say hello to the subscribers. First, a huge greeting to Musica y Letras for sharing the channel. Also, greetings to Alex N for greatly supporting the channel. I'd also like to send a big hello to Mario Salgado and his wife, Cynthia Marquina, who always watch the videos. Another greeting to Marco Antonio. Then I'm going to send a greeting to Antonio Adolfo Cheped and another greeting to Chino Edward. And finally, let me send a greeting to Cesar Santana. Another greeting to Luca Rivas. And the last greeting goes to the star Michael Rodriguez. Now, leave your like, comment anything you want, probably anything you want. Don't forget to share the channel and the video with your friends. So, do you want more, Mr. Curiosity? Subscribe and click the bell to stay updated with new videos. I'm Sino Cruacity.